1,000 Paths of Death is a post-apocalyptic zombie film done in the style of a 70s B-movie that also celebrates Mexican horror cinema. Dr. Nava has just created a cure for the zombie outbreak when the leader of the bandits, El Teniente, played by Samba Shoot of HBO's Our Flag Means Death, has taken his wife Maria hostage and demands he bring the cure if he wants to see her again. Nava starts out hopeful on his quest, but his journey ends up taking a lifetime, and the cruelty of the world turns his hope to blind obsession. We have already filmed the opening scene as a proof of concept. What makes this project unique is that we want people to really believe it was made in 1977. I've made multiple films with this in mind, Demonoid for one, all under the pen name Juan Francisco Moctezuma II. We are simultaneously working on a mockumentary about Moctezuma and the making of 1,000 Paths of Death. In the fictional story on the making of 1,000 Paths, Roger Corman was its producer. And this movie would have been Moctezuma's big break, but he stole the footage and disappeared. Therefore, 1,000 Paths will be presented as if it was a lost film, newly discovered and restored. This will allow us to play with the idea that Moctezuma and 1,000 Paths of Death paved the way for popular movies of the 80s. We will embrace a very B-movie style using miniatures, matte paintings, and other low-budget effects of the 70s, but nestled in 1,000 Paths, we will see classic moments from our favorite films, but in a low-budget, campy style. The characters will take the heavy, romantic, and tragic story very seriously. This juxtaposition of serious melodrama with campiness is where the movie's humor and charm's gonna tickle the audience. It's really important to me that this is a Latino film. My goal is to pay homage to classic Mexican cinema of the 60s and 70s. I'm half Mexican, but grew up in a very white Midwest and have struggled to find my identity most of my life. My Mexican grandparents were very dear to me. Moctezuma's personality is based on my grandfather. I've lived in Mexico, learned to cook the food, and studied its political and cinematic history. So once this movie's finished, I'll feel like I finally earned the right to call myself Mexican. Horror fans, Latinos, and anyone searching for the nostalgia of the late 70s and early 80s is our target audience. I believe the mistake many reboots have made is that people don't want to see the characters and stories of their childhood mangled. They want to see the tone and the style of the movies of their childhood with new characters and stories. That's why Stranger Things has been such a success. And that's why 1,000 Paths, with all the other Moctezuma films, will certainly be a success.